So it's like 10 past 10 on Sunday night. I'm off on Tuesday. I'm currently watching the Strictly results, eating a hot vegan sausage roll, and cooking off a stir-fry sauce because I needed to use up the veggies, which I will eat tomorrow. This is not to cook to eat tonight. I just needed to cook off the veggies, so I think that is almost ready to go in the Tupperware. But yeah, I just thought about the fact that I'm in my flat cooking a stir-fry at 10 o'clock at night, eating a vegan sausage roll, and watching the Strictly results. Does that seem like Sunday night to you? It sure does to me. Morning. I'll be here any minute. Take us a drowning. I've just got in for the plate black swimming costume today. Tie my hair back. She's outside. Just need to tie my hair back and pop on a hoodie. You know, those mornings where you just don't want to get out of bed. That was today. But I know I feel good. So I'll pop a top in because it's quite cold at the moment. As I realised that I have one de-icer which I got to use last night. Those are socks. I don't need those. Alright. Quick swig of cup of tea and out to mother. Aquafit done. Scone and jam and cream time. It was a good workout today. Just what I needed as well, because my back is feeling a lot better. It felt like a full body workout, but there was good tension on the legs today. So yeah, it's quite impressive how much more you can do in water than you can not. But that's why we do Aquafit. I mean, originally it was my sister's back. She has now had an operation, it's all good. But then we don't really have a fully functioning person between the three of us, me, mum and my sister, because my mum broke her arm at the end of last year and now she has a pin in it, so there's certain moves that she can't do, but the water's helpful. And then with me, between my lower back and the knee injury from earlier this year, I'm getting there. Still a little bit tight, but I'm getting there. Probably need to go back to physio at some point. Just, I know what he does. It's when the metal bit rod comes out, which is like, I know it feels good afterwards, but when you're doing it, you're just internally screaming. But yeah, then we went to the cafe afterwards and my scone was blueberry and lemon and it was so tasty. But then afterwards we went to pay and they were just like, oh, our card machine's just gone, so can only accept cash. So we paid half of it, and then me and my mum went in search of a cash machine. And originally mum was just like, oh, let's go to the corner. It was just like, well, according to maps, there's one like round the corner. And then we turned round, and then we went round to it. It's like, yeah, it was at the petrol station, which was where my mum thought it was, which was why originally she was going to go in the car. But we got some extra steps in, it was fine. It's rainy again today. It's been a lot nicer the past 2 days. Like, I've had some really nice walks at work. Like, the weather's been lovely, like, and now it's all raining again, because I was thinking about going into town and going to the new shop to have a look at the Christmas stuff, because I'm getting excited about decorating for Christmas now, especially because I've watched my first Christmas movie of the year with Muppets Christmas Carol, the best one of all time. But yeah, so I was thinking about going down there and having a little look-see. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, I've got like 3 episodes left of Private Practice, and then that's Private Practice binge watch done. I've got a couple of episodes of Grey's to catch up on because the current airing series, I think I've watched 2 episodes of it so far, but I think there's a couple more on there that I can watch. And then I need to figure out what else I'm binging. Is there anything new to start? To be honest though, I kind of want to give All's Fair a go. You know, the one with Kim Kardashian and Sarah Paulson and Glenn Close. I mean, I know it's supposedly like the worst reviewed thing on Rotten Tomatoes by the reviewers, at least. I haven't seen what the audience members are saying, but I've heard so many people saying that actually it's kind of brilliant. And for me, I love a good law show. And Kim Kardashian was not offensive to me at all in American Horror Story. And as somebody who does watch the Kardashians anyway, because it's so the opposite extreme of me that I find it quite funny to watch. Yeah, I'm just kind of fascinated by them a little bit, really. Just like it all started with a sex tape. But, you know, they're still doing, and they've got TV and they've got businesses and stuff. So, you know, say what you want about them. They've created a business and good on them. But yeah, so I'm very intrigued by All's Fair. So I might give the first episode a go at some point. I need to have a shower. I very much should get my hair wet today. So yeah. Then I'm at work tomorrow, and then I've got Thursday, Friday off. So I think on Friday, me and Mum are going to have a bit of a mooch somewhere. We don't know where yet. And then on Friday, I'm at the theatre in the evening on Courtyard, I think it is. So I need to pay attention to what's going into the Courtyard. because I don't think our Christmas show has started yet. Actually, the kids one might have, but I think Christmas Carol starts next week. So I don't know if Stickman has already started. I'm not sure. So yeah, I'll find out what I'm working on Friday at some point. So that's what this week is. Possibly doing some Christmas shopping bits. So I've just filmed 2 videos. Happy about that. I just need to record my thoughts on the audiobook of The Railway Children at some point, which was, oh, I need capitals there, narrated by Olivia Colman. It was only an hour long, so I'm going to do it on a lunch break. This was a sweetie from the baby shower. Yeah, my iPad is updating, so I realised that it needed that. I found a Christmas border to put around some videos for the Christmas fortnight, which I'm doing. So I had enough videos to do 2 weeks worth of videos. So I've been organising all of that. What day of the week is December 29th? A Monday. Oh, okay, so I can go up to the 31st with those then. Okay. So I'm just going to try and import these videos. And then I'll head into town to look at the new shop, I think. Do I just want to walk it? Doesn't look too terrible today. Oh, I think is that done? So that's that update done. And now I need to do the iOS update. Fun times. So I realised that my phone had updated and my watch had updated, and then I was looking at my iPad thinking that all looks the same. So I wish there was such an easier way, because I can't drag that, can I? No, I just have to click them individually to get rid of them all. It's on the attachments. Why is it so, why, like, you'd think Apple would make it so much easier to sort this out. I didn't used to be an Apple person. It was 2020 my laptop died. That was a Windows 8 and Windows 10 killed it, plus some water in the keyboard, but it was Windows 10 that started its demise. That update made it so difficult for me. It was when it was in the very early stages of Windows 10. It was awful. Oh, and then in the process of trying to sort that out, unfortunately I'd backed everything up at that point, but was trying to fix that. I then accidentally spilled a drink onto the computer while I was trying to revert back from the Windows 10 update, and it just all got destroyed. Let's see if I can get these. I started watching Candice Brathwaite's vlogs. I love her. Oh, that's not blended properly. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying watching her vlogs. So, yeah, just very normal vlogs, that's what she's called them. But they are so satisfying to watch. This is why reality TV is a slippery slope for me, because I watch vlogs on YouTube. Oh, my lips going blue from this. I don't know how much of this I will get into, because it's quite sweet. So I think after a couple of licks, this will probably end up in the bin. I got blue tongue. I'm so going to have to brush my teeth. I've got blue teeth. Which I'll stick to the yellow side for now. Might neutralise the blue. Looks so wrong. So yeah, I'll sort this out and maybe I'll show you when I pop into town. But the hat, scarf and gloves can come out. That's a hat. Got this one, which is kind of a hat and a scarf in one. I think that's definitely one that comes out. Got these mittens. I need to sew. I need a bit of sewing, because because they've got these buttons on so that you can hook them back, but you've got like the fingerless ones, or you can pop them over the top. But as you can see, the bit that that one's still okay. That one's got like a little hook to hook over the button, but this one is broken, so I need to sew that. That's a nice colour, isn't it? Won't go with the orange. Got a sparkly snood. That'll be good for Christmas. But yeah, I thought I'd get these out, because I'm going to tie my hair back. Shall I use this one? Black and white one? I think that'll be alright with the black, won't it? I'll tie my hair back anyway. Yeah, I'll go for that one today. I hope nobody's looking at me through my back window. But yeah, I'm going to leave these out now. I just need to find a spot for them, because it's a time of year where I can use the scarves. Alright, my dryer is on. I had some quiche for lunch. Oh, what is it? It's got like chilli and camembert and it's just tasty. I'm going to need some socks. I'm going to need some socks. I'm watching Joe Suggs' latest video where they're shopping for their nursery. It's so exciting. I'm just, at the moment, I'm very much enjoying watching Strictly and then looking at Diane in the background. I'm imagining growing baby bump. It's so exciting for them. Socks, good socks. So I want to be warm as I walk around the flat looking like this. Hair bobble, so I can tie my hair back underneath the hat. At least this will stay on my head. But yeah, Mum and Dad texted me while I was making one of my YouTube videos. I've got an extra sock there for some reason. Let's pop that there, I can sort that out later. Yeah, I got a text from Mum while I was making one of my YouTube videos saying, we're having a curry tonight. Just like, this looks like I'm having a curry with the rent tonight. Not that that's a chore. Just, I did say, I've got leftovers that I can eat because I cooked off a big stir-fry sauce the other night on Sunday. You saw. But yeah, Mum and Dad are just like, I think they just like having me over. They're not used to having an empty house because even when I went away for uni, they still had people in the house. And my sister had moved out at that point. My main mission is to go to this shop and see what Christmas stuff they've got. I'm walking a tree home. Not a real one. I have a kind of a tree. I need to figure out this situation because I don't think it's a good idea to have an extension cord plugged into an extension cord. I probably need to get a new one, but isn't it pretty? So put those in the window. All right, in regards to the tree, because of the plug situation, I don't have any plugs on this side. I'm either going to rearrange this slightly and maybe put the tree in the corner, or other option is it goes on the dining room table. I'm figuring it out. But yeah, I also got these, it's called a starlight curtain, that I thought I could, I think it's supposed to be for hanging over doors, but I'll figure it out once it's open. But I got batteries for it, so it's a start. It's a start. So I figured out the hanging lights. It just, the battery pack is really annoying me. I'm going to need to move them over slightly so they're a bit more central to the sofa. Yeah, I mean, I've just used tape. I don't think you can barely see it from here. Just like, what do I do? What do I do? Other option would be to hang them over the curtain rail. But I need hooks for that. I thought I did have some hook-like things, but I can't find them. Other option is my dad might have something. Yeah, all cleaning stuff. And when I Google it, like how to hide battery packs, there's not really much information on what to do with them. It was just like, if it was longer, I'd be able to hide it behind the sofa, but I mean, the other option would be to hang it real low, but I'll be heading over to Mum and Dad's house in about half an hour. Oh, I do like the snowflakes on my window. I do like them. It's just the battery pack's really annoying. So I've got things to tidy up, but I've got my tree next to the TV, winter decals on the windows there. I've just pulled them back to head over to Mum and Dad's. And then I've got those hanging up there, and a home sweet home card to cover the battery pack. Because it was just annoying me. I mean, I know it's just me, but still. So yeah, need to put things away. And then I'm heading over to the rents. I was like, what's that noise? And it's just the thing for the blinds shaking. So, because I didn't realise it didn't come with any hooks, those ones. But if I head back to the shop, they might actually have some, or I might be able to order some online. But yeah, I'm happy. Day number 1, Christmas decks. All right, it's 10 to 5. So there, that was good timing. So yeah, I'll just pop some things away. Pop this back the other way around. I think I need to get rid of this poster board. It's just moving around the living room at this point. There for a second while I put the table back. Yeah, the idea of an extension cord plugged into an extension cord just seemed dangerous. But I think it looks nice next to the TV. So I didn't actually watch any private practice today, yet. So I FaceTimed events and showed them what I got. Dad was just like, yeah, I need to touch up the paint anyway. Yeah, I can always get some hooks or something. It's only for a moment. So if I find something that might be a bit more long term. But yeah, it's just nice to have something there because I don't have anything on that section of the wall. But yeah, phone, keys. Don't need anything else, do I? Shall I put my purse in just in case? Always handy. So, I have had a lovely night. We watched White Christmas because it's my mum's favourite Christmas movie. We ate Indian food. Well, it was very tasty Indian food. That's clean and dry. Put things away. And then we had a giggle looking through our medical records on the NHS app. We think they may have merged mine and my sister's because it makes a mention of grommets for the ears around the time I was getting my tonsils out. And it was my sister that had the ear issues, not me. So we think that they possibly merged the two when we moved up. We need to find out what my sister says now. Yeah, I just feel really... But yes, we're going to have to get my sister to check her medical records and just see what it says. Apparently, my sister doesn't exist according to my mum's medical records, but she thinks it might be because she was under a different GP when she had my sister as to when she had me. So we think that might have something to do with that. But then my dad realised that his records don't go back further than about 2012. So, yeah, it just feeds into the fact that we think my dad might have been a spy. Jokes. Why does it seem so dark in here? Or is it just me? Am I standing under the light? No, I just feel really dark. I don't know why. I mean, it's dark outside, but don't know what's going on there. Anyway, I'm just going to finally watch those final 3 episodes of Private Practice before bed. And yeah, I managed to film 2 videos today, so I was very happy about that. Managed to get some bits done. The magic erasers are amazing. What was it else? A little bit of mark on my white marble type top. It's not marble, this is what it looks like. Magic erasers are literally magic. But anyway, I'll say goodnight from day 1, which will be Christmas Decs. But we did have a right giggle looking at our NHS records. There's stuff from when I was at uni, like there's some GP records when I was at uni, but the hospital records from Stoke, they're not on there. We have no idea what they did with my appendix, whether they looked at it, whether they took it out, but nobody's been able to see my appendix or all the scans I've had since. But they do actually say that when it comes to the appendix, the only time you're really likely to see it is when it's inflamed. So if they can't see it on a scan, it doesn't mean you don't have one. We know my sister doesn't have one because she had her appendix out when she was pregnant with my niece. But yeah, so my lips are so dry. Yeah, good night. And I will see you on Thursday because tomorrow I'm at work. Don't judge me. I'm wearing a hydrating number 7 mask right now. I am currently watching Matthias Swan, who's a German guy on TikTok. A lot of the videos I see of him are him judging Americans in the UK, which is hilarious. But there's one particular account called American.in.the.uk, basically American in the UK, basically trying English mustard for the first time. And in the process, there's an abomination of a meal, and she hasn't eaten it yet, which is I'm kind of looking forward to, but not at the same time. She got English mustard for her bread. She got a croissant for the butter, I assume. She grabbed clotted cream inside a croissant. I could imagine probably quite nice. You know, you've got like the flaky thing of the croissant and then you've got clotted cream. I can imagine that going well together. But I've just seen her lather mustard onto this thing, into the clotted cream, and I'm terrified. So I need to figure out where this is going. She's Oh God, she's putting more on. Oh no.
Person has to be monitoring these Americans. They need constant supervision before they make life-altering mistakes all of the time. I'm genuinely fearful. Okay, let's continue on in trepidation together.
She is lathering a croissant.
No, stop this
in mustard and clotted cream.
Of the English mustard. Where are your friends? Yeah, they have condemned you to a lifetime of torment. You will forever be tasting mustard upon all of your taste buds for all eternity.
Covered.
Oh no!
This is the greatest tragedy I've watched for.
By the way, she's also got salami involved.
Very long time. There's something truly heartbreaking about watching somebody march so confidently towards their own demise.
No.
Oh, you do know what it is called. You know what? I will take back that previous
called it pepperoni earlier.
sass that I gave you because I only have sympathy left in my body for you. This will not be good. This will be a mistake.
I can tell. Okay.
But also there,
timing of
so
the, I can tell.
Just put all of the meat on there to give you any chance of hope.
Oh, poor girl.
Before we get any deeper into whatever
bite.
hellish reaction she has to this, may we please all take a moment of silence for the dear soul that we have just lost. Okay, that's long enough. I expect this to be funny. Let's go.
Oh. Oh, crap. Holy shit balls. Oh, it's hot.
You lathered it on, girl. What did people tell you?
And this is why you should not underestimate the British with the spicy little condiments that they have. Yeah, they will come for you and get you in your sleep with their mustard.
That's not good.
Correct. There's very little you can do now. Your soul is currently leaving your body and joining whichever deity you choose to believe in.
Oh.
You should be feeling it kind of in the back of your nose, and somehow, like it is warming the underside of your eyeballs, like there's tiny little fires being lit underneath both of your eyes.
My eyes are running. I'm crying.
You lathered it on, girl. What the fuck were you doing?
You think you added too much? Yeah? This is kind of on you, but also, I want to know where your friends are. You need to replace them with real people, and not the demons that you have summoned.
I'm just gonna try it myself.
What are you trying
here? Why are you doing this to yourself? You have realized the pain of this, and you are doubling down?
It tastes like wasabi.
No, see, I think that Americans are perfectly placed to misunderstand mustard, because American mustard seems to be specifically designed to do one thing, which is help your food come out quickly from the other end. But real mustard, no, it should be giving you a little tickle under there, yeah? It should be slapping you around the face and making you experience real life in Technicolor.
I love this man so much. Milk, girl. But the clotted cream could help at this point.
Like wasabi.
Okay, that's it for now.
And she was never seen from again. Joking. I believe I actually have not checked, but I hope she's fine. It's only mustard. Welcome to the world of mustard. It's like Jurassic Park, but worse. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
All right, today's the day.
I really don't know why she decided to do that.
I would like to make a public apology to the Brits for combining clotted cream and spicy mustard onto a croissant. I understand now how offensive that was, and I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
The fact is, great that she's apologising. I think we're more sorry for her to whatever she experienced by putting clotted cream, a slather, like she slathered the whole thing, included the clotted cream, in mustard, and then popped salami on top. Inside a croissant. I agree with Matthias. Who were your friends? Who told you to do this? They are not your friends. No. Good night. It's been snowing. And it's very cold. And it's just me this morning from the family. My sister's working. Mum's not very well. I was this close to thinking, oh, maybe I won't go. And I just thought, no, my lower back will appreciate it if I actually go today. So. An hour and a half later and all the snow has melted. It was very cold last night though. So it was about 12:30. Went to Mum's after Aquafit for a cup of tea and a mince pie and watching Homes Under the Hammer and playing with the cat. I also had about 5 minutes of cuddles. Actually, I think I was close to 10 minutes, so yeah, that cat misses me. And then on the way back, I went to Aldi to pick up some milk because I'm running low, and some wonky apples because they're cheaper. And what the fuck is a wonky apple? I mean, they're all round. So I got singing at 4 o'clock today, which is not my usual time, but it was rescheduled from last week, because last week Steph was ill. So I've got some songs to run through. I have quiche and salady bits that I can have for lunch, and then I've got leftover stir fry. My plan is to cook off some chicken to go with that stir fry because it's just veggies in there. And then I've got some tortilla wraps, so I think I might do stir fry veggies and chicken in a wrap for dinner tonight. And then we're supposed to go for a mooch tomorrow, but Mum's feeling quite under the weather at the moment, so we'll see how she feels in the morning. Yeah, it was very nice to have a mince pie. I might swap over the purse. You know, when you just get bored of a single person, so you want to move everything over. I think I might do that. Kind of tempted to put it in my Disney purse, actually. Yeah, I finished watching Private Practice. I was a mess at the end. Also, I feel like Sheldon didn't get a proper send-off. I mean, he was there on the beach with his girlfriend, but then everybody else had a big group goodbye, and it was just like, Sheldon should be there. I generally find that anybody else who has watched Private Practice hates them all, except for Charlotte and Sheldon. I've got some boxes that I need to put under the bed because they're for Christmas stuff. It was very cold last night, which was why I woke up to a little grazing of snow, but it meant that I slept in this last night. It's so soft and cosy, and I was just cocooned, and it was lovely. Anyway, let's get in the shower. I think I've lost weight. I mean, these joggers are already quite baggy on me because I got them in the large, and normally I'm like a medium, but they're getting looser around my waist, so I think I've lost a bit around my waist. I have to measure my waist, that's how I know, because I know roughly what my waist size is. Alright, let's get that shower on. I'm very looking forward to a hot shower right now. Just had a message from Steph asking to actually come in while he's been on Zoom today, so that's absolutely fine. So I've just had a little sing through What If. It is such a lovely song. It is just working out some placement bits. So, yeah. And then the other one, Slevey. I've got my words for when I did it last year. It's probably just working out some piano bits, because plus, I think, is it 2 or 3 singing lessons I've got until the Christmas showcase? So, yeah. Went from one showcase straight into the next one. It's not normally like showcase after showcase. Normally you've got a bit of time between, but between the autumn showcase being the beginning of November, it just made sense to go straight into Christmas songs. And when I say Christmas songs, I mean What If by Kate Winslet. So we've got Don't Say I Didn't Warn You live on something. But basically Death Becomes Her has a live performance of Don't Say I Didn't Warn You. I've been listening to Death Becomes Her again, because how can you not? Sometimes I just give myself a break and it's just something else, because I'm just like, Debs, you're listening to a lot of Death Becomes Her. And we've just noticed that my local cinema does not appear to have Wicked on the books. And we're shocked. Admittedly, it is a small cinema. It's only got, is it 2 screens it's got? And they're very small cinemas. It's home style. It's like, originally it was just 1, and then they had a refurb just after lockdown where they created 2. Rather than having just the 1 big screen, they've got 2 smaller screens, but it's really lovely and really cozy. And so, yeah, so we're waiting to see if they are actually going to get it. Otherwise, we might have to go somewhere else to see it this year. But to be fair, last year I saw Wicked at the Odeon in Harrogate, and then I saw it in town. But we're like wondering, like, why is it not on the local website? Why is it not there? So, yeah. Naughty, naughty. We need Wicked Part 2 at my local. Please. Thank you. Traffic not too bad driving in. The majority of the traffic drives in the opposite way, which is handy. So yeah, it's like 22, like between 22 and 2:15. So, made good time So I've got words in my bag from the Christmas song that I already have printed off, and then the words on my phone. Oh God. But yeah, be fun. I'm doing my Christmas dreaming a little early this year. The happy season is here. Ooh, yeah! Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? My lesson finished at 5 o'clock. It's now 5:30. We've just been nattering. Sang through What If. She loves it. She thought it was a really good choice. But she did give me another song for the Christmas showcase. So. Oh, it's cold. I actually got the shivers just as I turned the camera on. That was quite impressive. I think it is time to figure out what I did with my onesie. I think it is onesie time of year. Why do I always get this the wrong way round? Nope, that's up. I need to figure out where I put the onesie. I think it's under my bed, to be honest. Oh. Is it under here? Is the question. It's in the suitcase. The full body onesie is out. I'll see you in a second once the onesie is on. I don't actually need to put a top on under the onesie, but I'm going to anyway. I have to show you this. I am a giant marshmallow and I'm very happy. That'll go off. I think I found something. I have to see if it works. To pop those back on the wall again. I'll let you know how that turns out. But I need to get some chicken in the oven to go with my stir fry wraps. Yay! They're basically for corkboard, so I now have holes in my walls. But this could just be a thing that stays up all year round, to be fair, couldn't it? It's not perfectly straight at the top, but who the fuck cares? Oh, I like it. I like it. It's just nice and cozy. I do need to get more Christmas decks though. I can't just have these two. I have to see what else I can get to decorate without putting more holes in my walls. But I like it. I like it. But yeah, they're basically those like pin board thumbtacks. Yeah, that's so nice. And also, I've got it more central to the middle of the sofa now, and I think that works. Yeah, so it's not completely straight at the top, but it's close enough. And nobody's looking at them anyway. And I've still got my little home sweet home thing covering up the battery pack. So I know where the battery pack is, but yeah, it just, I feel having home sweet home on there doesn't matter. I can always change up the card. Yeah, it would have been better if I had white thumbtacks really, but I don't think it really matters. Do you like it? It looks pretty. I'm happy with it. Anyway, do I want to leave this on? No. Might put it on a little bit later, but I'll turn these off for now. That one, there's no button, you just have to turn it off with the plug. Well, at least it stops them being in the mains for too long. I might leave the dining room table on and those lights on for now. But yeah, just put some chicken in the oven, and then when that beeps, I'll heat up the sauce and put my wraps in. It's a great way to use up leftovers, really, tortilla wraps, because you can put anything in them. And in my case, it's stir-frying chicken. How many times can I say that in one vlog? Stir-frying chicken, stir-frying chicken. I am now going to catch up on Grey's Anatomy, for those who have no idea what I mean when I say Grey's and think I'm saying Grace. I'm kind of tempted to put a movie on, but I don't know what movie yet. So for now, I will just put on episode 4 of Grey's Anatomy. It is 20 to 7. So I've got plenty of time today. And then, as I said, tomorrow I'm off, but I'm at the theatre in the evening. It is most likely going to be Christmas Carol. My first shift on Christmas Carol. I don't know why I wrote it down as Courtyard, but I bet if I check the email, it'll be Quarry, not Courtyard. Good morning. It is 20 past 11. I had poached egg on toast for breakfast, and I've just been importing some footage from yesterday. I cannot remember how I wrapped up yesterday, if I even wrapped up yesterday. So it's swiping on my notification away. Yeah. Basically, my evening last night was catching up completely on Grey's Anatomy and doing a little bit of Casey Undercover. Just perfect activity all week, my watch says. But yeah, I put my lights up. At the moment, I've got my Christmas tree on and the lights on the wall are on. I'm kind of tempted just to leave these stars up all year round, because all it is a battery. So, but I am impressed that even with my guesswork, I did actually manage to make the stars pretty central against that wall. Good work, Debs. Just watching the end of a Tea Time with Raven and Miranda video, which is Love at First Sight with Yil Yachty. And I don't know who this person is, but I like him. He's funny. I think I've just got one video I need to film today, which is my catch up on the Jessie Hunt books, because I've just finished another 3. So I will film that and maybe get some editing done. And then I need to cook off a big sauce. I've got loads of veggies that I've frozen, so I'm going to use up a few of those. And I've got some corn mince that I'm going to use up and cook off like a bolognese chili style thing, which I won't be eating tonight because my mum is cooking a bolognese. So I'm going to go over and eat at my mum and dad's before I go to the theatre tonight, because I have double checked. I am not on Courtyard. I am on Quarry. It is my first shift on Christmas Carol tonight. Yeah, Christmas Decs, Christmas songs and a Christmas Carol, because I was learning Christmas songs yesterday. I'm not sure if I will be doing What If for the showcase, but she really liked working on it, because we managed to sort out the Christmas songs in the first half hour of my lesson, and my lessons are an hour. So in the second half, we looked at What If, and she was just like, oh, I realise why you brought this song to me. Because it starts off really low with that, here I stand alone with this weight upon my heart. That feels really low. But then it also gets really high and there's a key change and everything. So yeah, I think she was glad that I introduced her to that song. And then my lesson finished at 5. I did not leave until 5:30 because we could not stop talking. I was the last person of the day for her, so she was just closing up after me. We were talking about when we went to see Hadestown and how obsessed we were with that, and the songs that we may look at from Hadestown. Maybe a little bit of Anyway the Wind Blows, because it's such a good song. Check my rings. I have done like 23 steps today. I'm sure I've done more than that. What was I doing? Oh yeah, just importing videos. But yeah, we just could not stop talking. And then I was like getting close to the door, and then I'd be coming back in again because we were nattering, and because we're saying that my local cinema has not been showing anything about Wicked Part 2. They've released it today. My mum checked, because I've just been on FaceTime with her. She was just like, I've just seen that the local cinema is now finally put on when they're getting it, and it's like next week. So I am so excited. I was going to clap, but there's no hand to clap because my other hand is holding my phone. I'm such a dork. I may get to watch Christmas Carol tonight. Or I'll be reading The Apprentice, because I need to finish The Apprentice. I haven't finished that one yet. This has been a Christmassy week. It's been a Christmassy week. Different angle. You can see everything plugged in. So I'm just about to import my Jessie Hunt video. Let's get that in there. Every so often I have to reformat this thing because it flips out. I probably will get a new camera at some point. You can see it's still set up over there. Yeah, and then, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos to edit before I am on to the Christmas fortnight, as I have sorted. Is that... It's not... Might have to... No, it's just not loading. But yeah, in my Jessie Hunt series video, because I'm talking about the character's conversation about having a child, I was talking a little bit about how I think the character would have to make a sacrifice if she did actually want to become a parent, just because of the nature of her job, and trying to reiterate that it's not a misogynistic thing, it's just a case of redefining what it is if she wants it all. And it made me think of the Candace Brathwaite conversation at the theatre, and also the Marlene Class one where we talked about can women have it all, and the fact that there was me and a friend at the theatre called Charlotte who we both went, well, no, and men can't have it all either, because ultimately you will have to make a sacrifice somewhere even if you do want it all. And then the Marlene Class conversation actually just turned the conversation that we had on its head and just said, yes, you can if you redefine what it is, which is essentially what me and Charlotte were saying. We just interpreted it slightly differently. So, yeah. So, see if I can get this to work now. I might have to restart the computer. Sometimes restarting helps. Oh, is that? Yeah. But yeah, not much is happening today. As I said, I'll just be at the theatre tonight, but there's nothing else going on. But yeah, you can see everything I've got here. I've got my external hard drive, which is what I have all my photos and my videos on. Music stays on the main computer because it means that I've got easy access to like iTunes and things. Or mute. It's just called music now, isn't it? It's still iTunes in my head. Oh yeah, I'm figuring out where the Jessie Hunt folder was. It's in next year's folder. I've got 1, 2, 3 weeks of January set up. But no, I couldn't stop fidgeting while I was making that video. Like, my legs were fidgeting a lot, so I don't know what's going on there. Just thinking, because I had quite a big brunch, essentially, with my poached egg on toast. I'm trying to work out if I will want some apple cheese and nuts for a lunch, or if I just want to wait till dinner, which is going to be about 4-ish. So, yeah. But I must admit, because if I'm going to go eat at my parents' house, they're slightly closer to the theatre than I am, so I'll probably be wearing my uniform to them with just like a different jumper or something, because it's cold. It's still a bit frosty out there, and the last I checked, I think I still need to de-ice my car. I may have to invest in some more de-icer as well, actually. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just all things Wicked. I am... found the Wicked YouTube channel, and I'm watching all the promo from the first one, because lately they've been doing lots of long videos, like podcast style videos for the new film, and so I'm very much looking forward to watching those. Have I got... I think I need to give my phone a clean, because I think some oil got behind the case from at work, just because when I'm working it means, I wash my hands a lot when I'm at work. You can see I've got a bit of contact dermatitis on my wrist at the moment. It's always just a circular patch here. I don't know what it is about this area that just seems to get angry, but I do have a little Boots eczema cream that I use on it, which seems to work. But yeah, I've forgotten what I was saying. I'm doing that a lot today. Still got my little Halloween hat here. You can see the little spider. I think it'll just be more snacky type things. I think I'll go snacky. Cook off a big sauce that'll feed me over the next 3 days while I'm working. because it just makes it nice and easy. I can come in and just cook off some pasta and then just to heat up the sauce. I've still got some garlic bread in there that I can use up. This is usually my sign off, a thumbs up. Okay. Yeah, I'll have another cup of tea in a second. I do need to top up the water though. But yeah, because actually, if I show you my fridge right now, it looks like there's nothing in it, because there isn't anything in it. I've got some sauces, probably a glass of champagne left there. Yeah. Butter, cheese, eggs, sauces, garlic. That is my fridge right now. And you're probably thinking, how on earth are you making a meal out of that, Debs? Well, this is chopped up peppers. I have mushrooms, courgettes, chilli, and what's in this one? Something else. Basically, I buy veggies and I freeze them. And then in amongst all that, I do also have chicken, chips, garlic bread. Oh, got more courgettes down there as well. So that must have been extreme close up on my face. I've also got some frozen veggies and like 2 slices of bread left. But yeah, it means that I can use up some of this and make what is essentially a bolognese sauce with the... I did have coordinates, didn't I? Yeah. Hidden behind the frozen chicken. But yeah, I can watch some videos and just cook off this. Oh, they show that inside some tacos as well. That's another one that I can use inside some tortillas. That looks like courgette to me. But yeah, it just means that on days when I really can't be bothered to cook, I can just cook off some of the frozen stuff. But then I've got the frozen veggies, which were fresh when I chop them up. And I just freeze them to make them last longer. Most of the time, I am eating my dinner at 8:30 in the evening when I'm working. But on a day like today, where I need to be at the theatre for 6, which means leaving about 5-ish, because traffic into Leeds can be a fucking nightmare. So I'll be leaving probably just after 5 from my parents' house. But from here, I can kind of skip town. That probably sounds really strange. Because basically, in the years that I have been in West Yorkshire, they moved the motorway. They moved the A1 over slightly. So there is a road that goes around my town, which used to be part of the motorway. It's not anymore. Now, it's just a road that runs past the motorway. So, yeah, I can use part of that to get to work. Still can't believe they actually moved the motorway. Like, I don't know how they did it. They moved the motorway. Anyway, let's watch some wicked videos and cook off a sauce, shall we? Yeah, if you haven't figured it out, I actually really like cooking. Baking, not so much. I feel like there's more of a science to baking, and science was never my forte. So, yeah. Let's identify all these veggies and figure out what I want to put in this. So I've got courgettes. Right, we've got peppers. I think that's the more recent peppers. That's got some chili that I can use up. That one's mushrooms. I've got mushrooms, courgettes, and peppers. Oh, I can get back to wicked. I can get back to wicked. But yeah, I must admit though, for somebody who doesn't like baking, I do know a 2-ingredient, or technically 3-ingredient recipe for peanut butter cookies, which is basically sugar, peanut butter, and eggs. Just those 3. I think it works well with a chunky peanut butter. But to be honest though, I also do have, it's hot chocolate cocoa powder, but I wonder if that would work for chocolate peanut butter cookies. Ooh. I might be tempted to do that at some point. I don't know how well it would work, so I try it out with like 2 and see what happens. Yeah, I'm just starting off by cooking off some onion with the corn mince. And then there's only a few chilies there, so I'll pop the cream and the red cheese in there. But yeah, this is a great way of just cooking off a massive sauce, and then you can just, it's like batch cooking. I think I'm just so used to cooking for quite a few people when it comes to like pasta sauces and things. So, I mean, it meant that when I was at uni, I ate leftovers all the time. I'm so a leftover person. I know not everybody is, but I think it's actually quite nice, just me eating raw onion. I did go through a phase when I was younger of eating raw garlic. I did find out I was anemic, so at the time, yeah, get that cooked up a little bit, and then pop in my veggies. I've got a Sucigna bolognese pasta sauce. Normally I just go homemade with like just chopped up tomatoes, tomato sauce, anything tomato-y to make a sauce, but I've got a pre-made bolognese sauce today. So. Alright, I think this corn is ready for the veggies. Almost. Alright, just giving that a bit of a wipe down, but it's still cooling down. And I've got the sauces in these two, so just letting them cool down. I love the fact that this has like an air pocket on it, and with this one I can just rest it on the top. It cools down before I put it in the fridge. Can't really smell anything anymore, so I can turn that off. And yeah, I've just had some digestives with my cup of tea and still watching Wicked stuff. Is Wicked my entire personality at this point? Probably. I just love it so much. Oh, probably need to get some more cream on my little dry patch on my wrist. It's always just this one circular area that always gets angry. I don't know why it's just that one area. Got my marigolds drying. One thing about this little drying thing is keeping glasses upright. Hopefully that's done. Yeah, it's 1:45. I'll head over to Mum and Dad's about 3:45ish, probably. Oh, and I do need to film a video for tomorrow at some point. Might try and do that now. The thermal's on, because it's going to be cold tonight. I feel like I'm some sort of cat burglar, just being dressed in all black right now. I thought I heard something. But yeah, I got this thermal top on with the black jeans. I've definitely lost weight in my waist because I can feel they're a bit looser, which is actually quite nice for these jeans because I are nice and stretchy. But yeah, so I'm not going to put on my uniform yet. I think I might put on my green jumper because it's nice and cosy. But yeah, leftovers are all in the fridge now. Pop this on. I'll leave the thick socks on, I think. I mean, I'm hoping it is warm at the theatre, but at least then I can take off layers that this thermal will stay on underneath the uniform top, and then if it is warm at the theatre, I can just not wear the jacket. Put these away. But yeah, just watching the end of what was essentially a Zoom conference with the cast of Wicked from 9 months ago. So I've got like 3 minutes left of that, so I'll watch the end of that and then head over to the Rents for dinner, and then I'll be there until I need to leave because there's no point in coming back because I'll be going that way anyway. So I'm just downing some squash because I've got a bit of a headache. I think it's because I haven't really drunk that much water today, but I have had 3 cups of tea. So drink more water, Devs. I mean, you already drink lots of water anyway, but sometimes you just need to drink more water. I wasn't going to do perfume. Make myself smell nice. Let's pop on a bit of lippy. Might take it with me. Because I need to put these in my bag. Oh, and don't forget I'm going to need my fob. I don't know what the seating arrangements for the quarry is going to be today, because sometimes we have extra seats, sometimes there's VOMs, sometimes there's not. So yeah, that's there for now. So I've got my uniform, my t-shirt, which can go in the bag. I just have everything in here. There's a penny at the bottom here. Put that in. That there, and then I need purse. I haven't swapped over yet. Cream will need to clean out. That's my lipstick. So I'm squeezing all of the eczema cream out. And then I just need to put my boots on and get my coat. Alright, it is 5 to 4. Perfect timing. I'm ready to go. Do I want to put my headphones in? I think I might, just in case. Book. So I've got my book, because I'm going to need that if I'm not inside the auditorium. Because we're not allowed to listen to audiobooks, just because it's headphones, and that's very obvious, but we're allowed physical books. And plus, if we're listening to audiobooks, it means we can't hear other people. I mean, generally I only use one anyway, but yeah, no audiobooks, but without the physical books, because it's very easy to pop them away and hide them. You can't hide headphones. So yeah, keys are in the door. Lovely meal with the rents, and now off to find out if I am seeing the show tonight or finishing The Apprentice. Just swapped out the jumper for the top. Tucked in. And then all done. I just saw the set for the first time. It was first preview last night. I cannot wait to see this, but I'm not watching it tonight. Front Room Cafe. I'm the first face they see today. Yeah, good shift. What time is it now? It's 9:25. That's a bit tidy up and stuff, and tonight was a shadow shift for a few people, which basically means new starters just shadowing people who know what they're doing, and so it means that I got to totally down to the bins and the big freezer and things. If they're shadowing someone specific, they can work with other people as well. So yeah, I wasn't specifically being shadowed tonight, but I did get to help out with some shadowing. But yes, I should be home by about 10 o'clock. That would be nice. I am back, pretty much bang on 10 o'clock. But yeah, I felt like I didn't stop tonight. Got to read a little bit of the book during the first half, and then I think I read like 2 pages in the second half, because we were having a little chatter about the show, horror movies. I don't know how we got into horror movies. Reading, that kind of thing. So yeah, but it's nice to have fresh blood, as it were. But yeah, so I wasn't inside the auditorium for tonight's one, but what I could see on the screen, because we have a screen that shows what's happening on the inside once the show's on, and what I could see, it looked brilliant. There is something in the second half though, which I do wonder how my niece will react to, because they're basically asking me to judge it to see if my niece will be okay with it. It's just the way they do Ghost of Christmas Future. I mean, even in the Muppets movie, I mean, I remember being terrified of that when I was a kid. But yeah, there's just a couple of little moments where I was just like, will my niece be alright with that? I'm not sure. I've got a shift on it next week, but I'm on the early, so I will most definitely not be in on that one. But I mean, next Saturday, I think. So I could be on the inside for that one. You never know. But, you know, the show's until at the end of January, so I'm sure I'll get to see it a few times. But I'm looking forward to seeing it. It does look incredible. And I did have a little sneak peek of the set. Once I was told what I was doing. I just went in and then down to Front Room Cafe, which was where I was for the beginning of the show. Just letting people know where they needed to go, looking at tickets and just checking they were going to the right doors, and directing people to the toilets, as usual. And then also dealing with any latecomers that came in that way as well. So basically, if anybody comes once after the show has started. This show has 2 latecomer points, so I just had to be on my walkie-talkie and let them know how many people were coming up. No, good night. I'm now going to have a little bit of chocolate and wind down with something on Disney+. So thank you for coming along this week. You've seen me decorate the flat for Christmas a little bit. I've got my stars on the wall properly now. I've got my little Christmas tree, my little white Christmas tree that lights up. What else have we done this week? I've had a singing lesson looking at Christmas songs for the Christmas showcase. And I don't even know what I'm titling today. Christmas Carol, Wicked, a bit of both. I have been watching a lot of Wicked related things today now that my local cinema has confirmed when it's getting the show. But at this rate, I won't be seeing it until after Christmas, I don't think, just based on my schedule and when I'm available and when the rents are available. But you never know, I might get in a little friend date with Steph in there at some point. Yeah, so thank you. And I will see you on Sunday for a Series Sunday video. I love you all. Stay safe. Bye.